Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. So today we're taking a look at a paid mod. This is the Modular Arsenal by Quarter Onion Games. Quarter Onion Games, they made the Star Mining Conglomerate mod, paid mod. So far I'm looking forward to it because that mod was pretty awesome. So this mod is going to cost you 200 credits, which is about €2 or $2, probably like £1.50, but obviously you're going to have to buy the minimum of 500 credits, so you're going to have to spend a minimum of $5. So what this mod does is it transforms your combat experience with the modular arsenal creation, offering a dynamic range of exploration discoverable recipes to amplify weapon effects. Across all weapon types, shotgun, rifle, pistols, unlocks new tiers of powerful and fun effects, including stunning, lacerating, freezing, and poisonous to dominate your enemies. Choose one of our new backgrounds, furthering your destructive elemental powers. Prepare for future updates that will induce modular heavy weapons and blades. So the major features include a variety of effects to most in-game weapons. These effects include incendiary, freezing, poison, lacerating, shocking, stunning, concussive. Research to unlock the custom weapon magazines requires finding rare unique components or special magazines that impact the crafting recipe directly. Crafting the weapon magazine requires finding rare unique inorganic and organic new elemental themed backgrounds and traits. Compatibility issues. Modifications only apply to vanilla weapons. Trait skills will buff elemental vanilla weapons. No weapon directly altered. Any modification to the boss chest will cause a need for a patch. Okay, so let's go and let's go check it out, shall we? Alright, so we loaded into the game and I went to the research lab and I see that there is two new research options. We've got modular missiles and modular ammunition 1. So we're gonna go and unlock them. So the modular missiles requires 15 lead, 5 iron, 6 large primer, and 4 solvent. And the modular ammo requires 15 lead, 5 copper, 4 primers, and a positron battery. Okay, let's see if I can get lucky on the roll. Yes, I do. Perfect. So how many levels do we have? Is it just one or does it go up higher? Oh no, it does. Okay, it keeps going higher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly unlock the first level, and then I'm gonna like figure out like where kind of unlock them, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So the modular ammo and modular missiles. For the tier 2 one, you need to have 30 lead, 10 copper, 8 large primers, 1 positron battery, and 1 ride logic circuit. So we're gonna do that. And then we have the modular missiles require pretty much the same thing. I think no, iron instead of copper. Again, we're just gonna do them. And then we have modular ammunition 3. Don't know if there's a modular missile 3. Let me check. No, there's no modular missile 3, just modular ammunition 3. And that requires 1 positron battery, 4 large primer, 1 circuit, and then 50 lead. Perfect. That is everything, I believe. Okay. So now, if we go over to the workbench, I am massively over encumbered. But that won't be a problem. So real quick before I kind of showcase it, so I'm guessing the way this mod like works, and we'll do some testing, is it adds the kind of the weapon traits. So like for example, some of the legendary traits you can get on weapons. I don't have any because I'm basic and use the same 3 traits. All right, we'll just show. So if we go over to this weapon workbench. So now one thing I noticed, and it's probably, you know, stupid me not realizing, but you can't put it on energy weapons, or at least not this energy weapon. So I picked up a couple of random weapons. So if we look in the magazine and battery section, we've got some extra options here. So for the breach, we've got burning modular ammo, standard capacity, shells packed with magnesium dispersant nanomachines ignite, burning the target and anything around it. That requires elemental ore, copper, plasma igniter, and lead. Then we have concussive modular, so shells packed with force exerting nanomachines knock down a target, propelling them backwards. That requires elemental ore. So these elemental ore, I don't know if they're new. And we will do some checking. I can check in a minute. It requires another elemental ore. I can't see it, which is kind of annoying. And then if we scroll down, we have freezing modular ammo. Shells packed with cryo dispersant. Nanomachines freezes the target and anything around it, and then lacerating. Sorry. The freezing uses elemental ore again. Elemental ore CD. Aluminum neutral capacitor and sealant. And then we've got lacerating modular ammo. Shells packed with flesh rending nanomachines burrow in and lacerate the target's entire body. Antibody, elemental ore, BD, lead, adhesive. I think they're new. I've never seen them before. We have poisonous, which shells packed with pathogen 4 pellets inject the target with a deadly poison. So we need toxin, elemental ore, copper, and lead. And then that is... Oh, we've also have stunning. Shells packed with rubberized bullets bruise and incap the target. So they are elemental ore again, cobalt, iso-centered magnet, and polymer. Now obviously we can put it on, there's a few different guns, so if I check this one, let me see what we have options. We've got burning modular ammo again, requires the same stuff, concussive modular ammo, freezing modular ammo, lacerating modular ammo, large mag with burning ammo, large mag with, so these are basically, you can get a large mag with it, which is quite cool. Shocking, we can get shocking on this one. Cartridges packed with superconductive nanomachines electrify the target, slowing their movement and reaction time. That requires copper, elemental ore, power circuit, and gold. And then we've seen stunning. Now, there was one gun I noticed. So when on this one, we have a couple. So we have the burning one, which you've seen. We've got concussive, freezing, lacerating. Now we have these MBM rounds. So it's a low capacity micro ballistic missile. We make them bolters apparently. Packed with cryo dispersant nanomachines freeze the target and anything around it. So we've got cryogenic, lacerating. Now I'm quite interested in like the MBM rounds, micro ballistic missiles. So like, I'm not sure if that's gonna do anything different. If it's just, and then obviously we're gonna check. We have the regulator. What does this get? Yeah, burning modular rounds, concussive, freezing, lacerate, poisonous, shocking, stunning modular. So I'm gonna really quickly, if I can do that now, I'm gonna check real quick. So if I type, this is for anyone that, if you're on PC and you're ever wondering, if you type help and then I'm gonna type elemental and then 4. And it'll bring up, it'll take a minute, it'll probably bring up a lot of things. Okay, so as you can see here, we have modular ammo, inorganic resource, elemental ore. We've got wind, fire, electricity, earth, cold, blood. My game just crashed? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, so it does add. So they are new items. They're resources. That's gonna be fun. So as you can see there, the it says FE, which means I'm gonna have to go and find them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around and see if we can figure out where to get them, and then we're gonna mod some of the weapons. Now, one thing I did notice just from the creations, real quick, what did it say? So it says research to unlock custom, magazines. For some reason when I saw magazines, like I thought require rare organic materials. When I saw magazines, I thought like, you know, like the actual skill magazines. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna run around and explore some of the planets and see if we can find these resources, and we'll be right back.
So we had to clean up the...
All right, so real quick,
why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much
Ignore
use.
the so I've been like trying to figure out how to get these items. So initially I assumed like because the thing the description mentions that any mod that changes the loot the boss loot will kind of affect it. I like assumed like, oh, maybe like it spawns in the boss loot. So I went to a couple of different POIs with like that have loot chests, and I probably cycled the loot maybe 30 times and I couldn't get them to spawn. Now that's not to say they don't spawn. So I went and I checked out, because I know that the mod author or the creators, they have like a little intro thing, and I checked the little intro file. I'm also coughing, lovely. I checked the little intro video and it like didn't say very much. It like didn't say anything at all, really. So I went and watched, they did like a kind of another video, and they mentioned that they basically say that all major weapon manufacturers will have like the books required. Now I went to all the manufacturers and checked their inventory and couldn't find any books.
I think you'll find
and I was like, what the fuck? And then here it is here. So this is the book here. This is the one in Laredo. I'm gonna go really quickly check some of the other locations. Completes the modular research project. Now the only thing is in the I'm gonna keep looking. The mod author in the video, they say that you can get these, they're the rare crystals. They're basically, and they've been all mined up, so you can only get them from nefarious individuals. Now, I don't know what they mean by nefarious individuals, and obviously the mod is only out, and obviously it's, you know, creators like me, it's our jobs to kind of pave the way and stuff. But because the item isn't like, the mod isn't a master mod, I believe the term is, I can't spawn the items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around now that I know where those magazines are, just to see if someone will point. Because, like, I'm 90% sure, but prior to hearing the whole nefarious thing, I was, like, 90% sure it was, like, NPC, like, the loot chests at the end of dungeons. But after hearing, like, nefarious sources, I'm thinking, like, potentially Crimson Fleet, which is kind of... if that's the case, that's kind of a shit show for me, because I don't have any saves where, like, I'm friendly with the Crimson Fleet. But I don't... Part of me thinks maybe it's not the Crimson Fleet, though, just because... like tying it to specifically like that the bad guy faction would kind of fuck over a lot of people's. So anyway, I'm gonna really quickly run around back to the other kind of major manufacturers and just see what the other books are, and then we'll be right back. All right, so I spent another probably half an hour, so total. I started this recording about probably 2 hours ago. So I basically spent more time trying to determine where. I did some more of the like NPC looting, so I basically went to like different POIs, the ones that have the loot, and I like basically I quick saved before I went in, so that way when you enter the, you know, every time you enter the door it's like random loot. And I probably cycled through maybe 30-40 different enemy loot boxes, so like, you know, like the final chest of a dungeon, and then the NPC couldn't get them for the life of me to spawn. So either I am unlucky, or they are just really, really rare, or that's not how you get them. Now, thankfully, with the assistance of Ghost, I am an idiot. I like to preface that I am not a modder, but I wasn't aware. So for instance, if you try and search up the Elemental, the IDs there have FE in it. And I assumed you couldn't spawn them because you don't know what the FE is, but thanks to Ghost for telling me. I'm pretty sure Sadir also mentioned in the past, but like I said, I'm sometimes very stupid. I was able to basically spawn all of them in, so I do apologize. I'm still not sure how you get them. If someone is aware of like the specific way to get them, let me know. I will say, again, I'm just gonna double check creations. Because it is like a paid mod, and the thing is they have a Discord, as you can see there, their Discord for support and stuff, which is, you know, perfectly acceptable. I tried to join it, but my phone was being stupid, which probably would have saved a lot of issues if I had joined it. But basically, I think it would, because it's kind of a paid mod, you don't really want people to have to kind of go and, go out of their way to find things like, So I think it would be nice if they included how you get the elemental stuff, because I still have no clue. But we're gonna mod some weapons, and we're gonna do some like testing real quick. So just want to really quickly check. Can you put, okay, so no, you can't put it on heavy weapons. They were saying that in their video. So we have the burning modular ammo. Oh, you need so many of them. Okay. So we've got the burning modular ammo, concussive modular ammo. Right, cool. I will show you guys real quick what these items look like. I managed to spawn them in. Resources. It's okay, so we've got elemental or cold, elemental or earth, electricity, fire, and wind. Like I said, I do apologize. I have no idea how you get them. So if you're on Xbox and you're watching this video, if the comment section doesn't, hopefully someone in the comment section will be able to let me know and let you guys know how exactly you get them. But until that point, I probably would hold off on buying this mod. Just because, yeah. Like I said, obviously I just think that they should kind of explain, like, oh, because in the video they say like nefarious means, and I was really confused by what that means. And I know they're trying to be, they're trying to be what's the word, they're trying to be like kind of sneaky about it, because they don't want to tell you everything, which is understandable. But I think it would have been nice if they kind of explained somewhere, like, okay, this is spoilers, this is how you get them. Anyway, so we're gonna mod a couple of weapons and just see how they function, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're gonna really quickly do some modding of the weapons, and we're gonna test them. So one thing I'm kind of interested in, I'm not sure, is it sniper rifles? So it seems like pistols and like assault rifles and shotguns, they have access to just the standard kind of modular ammo, as you can see there. And then I'm assuming it's sniper rifles. I'm gonna really quickly actually just gonna spawn a hard target. Hard weapon. 546. 546. Okay. At least, okay, let me check if it's a sniper specific thing. Okay, so it seems to be snipers get access to the micro ballistic rounds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test out these various rounds. So we'll start off with the burning modular ammo. Now, I'm gonna be testing these on Simeon. Just as Simeon. Huh. So let's try it. So we will shoot it real quick. So do I have my damage numbers on? Let me check. Oh, there is actually. So real quick, I forgot to show this. Are you fucking serious? Alright, this is exactly why Crimson's a moron. So I knew this menu existed, but I didn't know that it... God damn it. So yeah, so basically it adds like the different stats to all of the different damage types. So like, for instance, bleed damage, how much the bleed damage inflicts, so 1, and then duration is 30 seconds, fire 15, duration 15 seconds, modular frost 10, and 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. So we know the damage, and I could have turned this on and it basically would have allowed me to get the chest. Okay, so I take back what I previously said about like hold off on buying this. So like, obviously if you want to buy it and you don't want to find the items in game, you still have a way to do that. We'll actually check that in a moment. So we're gonna just check some of the ammo types real quick.
Damn, that hurt.
As you can see, it's just is a constant fire damage. Question though. Okay, so as you can see, the damage ticks there for quite a bit. Okay, so it's a constant thing. That's quite cool. I quite like that. Let's we'll check the next item. We got the concussive. Let's try the concussive. So I'm assuming this is just the legendary perks, but it's... You good, Simeon? Ah, he's good. This is quite... Okay, so it doesn't proc.
I'm taking fire.
It doesn't seem to proc constantly. Let me check the settings. Actually, is there a tweak on it? Bleed, frost, poison, shock. Okay, so I'm assuming the enemy has like a kind of a CC immunity, which basically means that you can't constantly stun them.
Damn, that hurt.
Which is kind of cool. Oh shit. Oh god, Simeon. Back up, Simeon. We're good.
I'm hit. Oh.
No. Alright, I'm gonna really quickly just do this. Of course, I'm here somewhere, I think. Yeah, I'm here somewhere.
Next time, I'm playing Sarah Morgan.
Alright, cool. So wait, can you get back up me?
Damn, that hurt.
So it seems to be, Okay, so the NPCs have a cooldown to, like, when you can knock them down, which makes sense. Just because that'd be kind of annoying if you could constantly knock them down. Alright, let's check the next one. We've got the freezing. I know another mod made use of this, and it was really, really OP. Ugh. Simeon, stand still. If I could hit him, I'd be legendary. Okay, so that turns him into Jack Frost. Does he move slower? I'm assuming he moves slower. The constant. And he's frozen. We're gonna let him unfreeze, and then we're gonna test that again. It looks kind of funny. It mixes like beard white. Hello, Simeon. Okay, yeah, so it instantly happens, which is really cool. Alright, so now we have the lacerating, which we kind of know what lacerating is going to do. Just gonna be a bleed damage. Does it have an effect?
I'm taking fire.
Yeah, it has an effect. It has the bleed damage effect. Ooh, bleed to 21. Okay, cool. Okay, the next one. Concussive, freezing, lacerating, poison. Is there no shocking by default on this one? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. So we have poison, modular, which is poison. I'm pretty sure poison. Yep. So I'm pretty sure poison decreases their armor. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so the poison there, it works exactly like the kind of the legendary. So all these are going to work like the legendary traits. The only difference is they're going to be a constant effect, with the exception of the other one. So we got the shocking modular. Okay. The shocking is basically, let me see. Okay, so the shocking effect is quite cool. So this is, I think this is based on the Tesla effect. And it makes them move slower, which is really cool. Need to increase Simeon's wage. Alright, and then we have, what else we have? We have stunning, I believe, is the last one. Rubberized bullets.
I feel sorry for anyone on the wrong
Increases
end of that thing.
bruising. So this, oh, and this seems to do no damage. Yeah, this does no damage. It just knocks them down. Now, I'm not sure... Hold on, we gotta put Simi on his ass real quick. Yep, Simi. So I'm not sure, like, if this is just kind of meant as a kind of a joke. Like, you know, like a kind of mess around. Or, like, if you could use it to EM people.
The bleeding.
Let's shoot my guy over here. Hello. So it will... Oh. So it will like trigger combat. Oh my god, my guy has so much health.
I'm hit.
Yo, Simi, you gonna assist me, my guy?
Damn.
Don't know if I can kill myself. I'm assuming he just goes on his knees.
See?
He just goes on his knees. Cool. Okay, cool.
Oh, that hurt.
So I'm not... Like, it doesn't seem to have an EM effect, which is kind of interesting. So, like, I think it's more meant as maybe, like, for kind of messing around with companions, potentially. Now, it says it doesn't do damage, but as you can see there, it will still initiate Seriously? It still will initiate combat. Is he still on? I have to disable him. All right. So if the thing is, if it was to have like an EM effect, that would be quite cool. Let's really quickly check the other ones now. These are the kind of the ones I'm interested in. Now, one thing I will say is, so these like MBM rounds sound really cool. So they micro ballistic missiles. So what is this gonna look like? So we're gonna do the last one. Does this like look any different? So I'm not really sure what the difference is.
Damn.
Let me just double check. We'll check the stats real quick. So the base one is... So base lacerating is a mag of 5 and 527. The standard rounds, flesh rendering, lacerates entire target. And then we have the MB with advanced advanced flesh rendering. Interesting. So it seems like it seems like, let me check that real quick. Simeon, I need to shoot you again.
I'm hit.
So that's like 21, so that's 20 lacerating damage.
Do you need my help?
No, we're
See you
good,
later.
Simeon. So it's basically doing like 20, a dot of 20. Let me just change to the do normal lacerating. Give me a second, we gotta let it doing 20, between 20 and 21. I wonder because I swapped weapons, is it? Yeah, so it's the same. I'm not really noticing the difference. You good, Simeon? Oh, you did. I'm sorry. So I'm not noticing a difference with it, which is kind of strange. I don't really know what it's supposed to, because it says a micro ballistic missile. So like that instinctively to me sounds like, you know, Bolter from Warhammer, you know, kind of thing. But I don't know what the kind of the point behind it is. Anyway, that's pretty much it in terms of like the stuff. I'm gonna really quickly go and show you the debug menu just so you can see what it gives you access to, and then I'm gonna show you the trace real quick. So we'll be right back. All right, so we're at our outpost. I'm gonna turn on the debug mode now, and then we should get an option. So if we go to, there's gonna be testing chest. Okay, cool. They cost 1 aluminum. Oh, it has all the books. Interesting. Okay, so that's actually very helpful. So Gunslinger's Guide 1 completes the modular ammo research, modular missiles. Okay, so that's quite cool. So this basically has like all of the materials you would need, which is pretty cool. The thing is, the magazines are quite cool. The fact that they're like all Laredo arms, though, like I'm not sure where you would play to win. But yeah, so like the thing is like I said, like currently I'm not sure how you get those elemental ores. And I know I initially said like I would hold off on, like, if you enjoy, if this seems like the sort of mod you'd like, hold off on buying it. But now that at least I know, and I wish I had have checked that, this is, see, I do think so out of order. Then that's why you guys watch me, right? Silence. Yeah. But the fact that you have like a way to get it is quite good. So like, you know, if you want to like get it and you want to try it out, you don't want to have to run around and look for the items. That is all good. But still, hopefully somebody will let me know where exactly you find these. Now we're going to really quickly go show you the traits, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we are here in the traits menu. So the first new one here is called Enviro Insurgent. You're the epitome of elemental and physical prowess. You could bring a knife to a gunfight and still have advantages. Every thrust or swing strikes like lightning and lingers like the plague. So it gives dueling, regeneration, and neural strikes, which that's actually quite cool considering neural strike is a quite low or high on the requirement. And then we have, I believe this is another one. Okay, yeah, so Primordial Huntsman. Raised in environmentally volatile locales, you learned to adapt the elements of the battlefield to your whims. You move precision, agility, waylaying your hapless quarry with persistent elemental afflictions. So it gives you ballistics, rifle, and zoology, which is quite cool. Professor, that's another one. I think. I'm 90% sure that's another one. You always enjoyed learning, but nothing could compare to the joy of teaching others as humankind. I want to say that's new, but if it's not, I apologize. And we've got Rogue Elemental. You're the last thing they never see, but they always feel, a master of imbuing ammunition with elemental effects. Every shot strikes with lingering potency, slowly eating away your enemies with fire, frost, lightning, and deadly poison. So that ballistic, sniper, and armor penetration. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if we have any traits. Oh, we do, actually. That's quite cool. So we also have staying power. You're a force of nature. Your inner fire shines so brightly it burns the world. Elemental status effects you inflict will last 25% longer. However, you recover 10% fewer harvestable resources. Quite interesting. So that's pretty much it. So, like, all in all, it's a very cool mod. It basically like changing. I was actually, the funny thing was I made a comment was talking on the we were chatting in the comment section about like how the ammo, like, you know, like how you can have high velocity rounds and high power rounds, like, sort of thing. And I was saying it'd be pretty cool if, you know, we could modify our ammo, and lo and behold, this mod pretty much does that. Now, so if you're like 200 credits, it's not an awful lot, and it definitely, it makes them ammo types more useful, because like if you get the legendary traits, like say for instance if you get the flame trait, you know, I've done videos on it, but the proc like rate is so low that you barely ever make use of it. So the fact that this mod basically improves upon that is really cool. Now, the one thing I will say is I would be interested to know if, with this mod enabled, if like you can still get those little traits on weapons, like legendary traits. Like, I don't think they would like affect the mod negatively, because a lot of them are just dots and you can only have one dot on a target, I believe. It would be kind of funny having like double dots, but I think it, yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure like how the mod handles that, but it's kind of a minor thing. All in all, it's a pretty cool mod if you are looking to kind of improve upon if you really like, say, some of the trait systems with the weapons like lacerate or poison, and you'd prefer like a more refined option where you're not relying on randomness. Only kind of negative I have is so far as, like I said, I don't really know where you find them. Hopefully someone let you know. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's worth it? Do you guys, are you a fan of it? Are you not a fan of it? And if you have messed with it and you have any issues with it, let me know. I don't really see it having much issues, but obviously, like the mod author said, it only affects vanilla weapons. So if you are the sort of person that likes to mess around with modded weapons, currently I'd probably hold off. I don't know if it's like going to be easy for the mod author to make a patch that would allow it to work with modded weapons. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will say I apologize for the format of this. It was very all over the place. But yeah, bye-bye.